Hello everyone, so in today's short video I just wanted to talk about the annual notice of change. So finally, I guess, not really finally, but the annual notice of change has been released and is probably in your client's hands already, which means that they may call you and ask you for help. Now each of the individual companies do have the annual notice of change available most likely for you. Now I'm not sure if they all do, I'm not sure where they all have them, but I know that a lot of companies do have them, and if they don't, reach out to your market area market sales manager for the respective company to find out, because it's very, very important for you to get this information so that you can kind of talk through your clients as they make decisions, so that they have at least a baseline to figure out where their current plan ranks. For me, the way that I've been able to keep my business the way it is because I tell my clients that the plan that they're on right now is probably the right plan for them if they've been able to use it and they've had no problems. If they have problems and all that kind of stuff, maybe it makes sense to change. But many times the benefits that they can move to, unless it's earth-shattering, life-changing benefits, aren't going to be much different from what's already out there, because all of the plans follow a very similar blueprint when they are created, right? You got how much it costs per month, you have the drug benefits if the plan has drug benefits, you have your primary care doctor visit, your specialist visit, hospitalization, etc., right? All those things are pretty much standardized, and the only real difference other than that is the standardization of the network, HMO, PPO, and then the construct of said network, right? Like whether their doctors in there, the hospitals they want to go to are in there, right? So you have to make sure that when they read their annual notice of change, they understand, I guess, what was and what is, right? What happened, what is in 2022's benefits, and what's changing. And if those benefits upset them or make, kind of give them a reason to change because of something that they're going to do or something like that, based on the co-share, basically, that's all that's really changing, the premium and the co-share of what is going to happen for 2023. And then you can build a game plan to find a 2023 plan that is more suitable to what they want. Now, unless you do that, we really have no way to figure out where to even begin our search, right? Because maybe they should just stay in the same plan, right? And if they're your client, that's probably good news, right? For you, you don't have to worry about them fishing, going somewhere else. You can offer them a reason to change if they bring it up. But for the most part, if they're happy where they are, don't change, right? That's my plan, I guess. And if they do have problems with the plan, then let's go ahead and address those problems and find a plan that may solve the problem. If we can't find a plan that's going to solve the problem, well, then we should stay in the same plan, because as you get more insurance cards, I mean, I've met people that have like 5 years worth of their insurance cards in their wallet, and they're like, they ask the people at the front to just figure out which one works. That's a very inefficient way of doing anything. It wastes the time of the staff member at the hospital or the doctor's office. It wastes the time of the member, and it makes you as their agent seem incompetent because you don't even tell them which plan that they're currently on. You have to make sure, like I always say, make sure the card that you have, read off the ID, read off the date and year issued, right? Because sometimes we issue a different card for whatever reason, and then it says issue date, might be the same card as last year, but you won't know that until you check, and that way they don't have to carry around multiple cards hoping and praying that one of them is the one that's active, right? So that's kind of why the annual notice of change is very important. The annual notice of change is very long. Well, it's like 15 pages or something sometimes, but really the only information you need is in the first few pages. That's like the actual things that are actually changing. And when you can look at that, it's really easy because there isn't that much. Like usually there's like maybe 10 items that is changing at most. Like I've seen the one that I just read was perhaps like 7 things that are changing. So it's super simple to understand, given that there's only really 26 benefits that all the plans standardize, right? So it's a small amount of the larger but still manageable amount. And that's why it's really simple or really important that you emphasize that, hey, these Medicare plans, they're very important, but they're not that hard to understand. And our job is to make it easy and objective on our part, but subjective for them so they can make the right decision. All right, you guys have a good rest of the week. Do good things, and I'll see you in the next video.